This is the story of a man named DeRucci.
If you live in Australia, Canada, China, or you simply travel a lot, you might have seen this sign. It is a promotional sign for DeRucci, a company founded in 2004 and specialized in bedding design. And while basic, these signs have something ominous to them. They always have the same picture in them. This man inviting you to buy his beds or to go to a sleep festival with him? What the fuck? This dude is always there, this bootleg Steve Jobs looking guy. He is staring at you with a really intense expression. There are entire Reddit threads trying to figure out who this guy is and why he is everywhere. And by everywhere, I mean everywhere. I tried asking my sister, which lives in Australia, "Hey, have you ever seen this dude?" And she was like, "Yeah, he's everywhere. Me and my partner always joke about him." So, who is this guy? The most obvious answer to this, the one probably a lot of you have come to by now, is that this guy is DeRucci's CEO, proudly displaying himself as the leader of this sleeping cult. Well, no, he isn't even working there. This is the DeRucci man's story. So let's analyze what DeRucci is. The name sounds like some fancy Italian design company, and if you Google them, you can easily find out they have design offices in Milan. But this is not their origin. DeRucci is a lie. This is the worst joke I've ever made on the channel. DeRucci is in fact a Chinese company. The year is 2004, and the place is Dongguan City. Dongguan City is a major manufacturing hub. For example, Samsung, Nokia, Nestlé all have big facilities here. And among the giants, there are a lot of OEMs, original equipment manufacturers. These companies make parts or entire items for other companies who then proceed to resell them after either assembling them or straight up just rebranding them. If you ever wonder why old MP3 players all look the same, well, they were the same. They were just rebranded OEMs. One particular mattress company decided that enough was enough. They were tired of being OEMs and they wanted to become big players. Now, China is a big market, and to try and stand out in a crowd so big is quite difficult. But there is one thing the Chinese market seems to be in love with: Western products. More precisely, European ones. The Chinese market has a lot of internal scandals, so it's no surprise that a lot of people see foreign products as the better option. So the OEM decided that a good way to sell more mattresses will be being European, or at least appearing European. Fake it till you make it, right? They decided to restart their company as DeRucci Ltd and bet their money on this European dream. So you now have a European name, an Italian fancy surname, but what you need is an image, something that is going to tell the people, yes, we are indeed European, please join our club, buy our beds. And for that, let me introduce you to a concept: white monkey jobs. First, find someone that looks white enough. For some reason, the Chinese market finds white people more trustworthy. Don't really worry about their background or what they do, they really just have to be white. Make them sign a contract with you and use them as your company's image. It doesn't really matter where they are from or even if they speak English at all, anything will do.
I am Richard, from England, European General Agent of the Ginger Boss.
Congratulations, your company will now have a better image, apparently. So, what did DeRucci do? According to all the info I could find online, and there's not a lot of it in English, most of it is in Chinese, and I don't really speak that. The DeRucci people, Jesus Christ, this sounds like a 50s alien movie. They went into a rural English school, which is where rich Chinese families send their kids to, well, learn English. They picked the first white guy who looked wise enough. They offered him an unknown amount of money, and in exchange they got 2 photos of him. And this is who the DeRucci guy is. Quite literally a random guy. And I know some of you now are gonna be like, hey, is that a pipe? Yes, the original DeRucci photo actually had a pipe in it. They then photoshopped it away to make him look healthier, I guess, leaving him with this bizarre expression. They decided to make this one specific photo the face of their company, even though you can now clearly see it's been photoshopped. Now, their peculiar desire to use this man's picture as their company's image really reached insane lengths. After dominating the Chinese market, for example, they decided to expand worldwide and started putting this guy's face in every single promotional material they could, which led to my sister having her area completely dominated by this guy. But the story really goes deeper because they made statues of this guy. They used his image as a drawing in letters they then sent to customers. This random Steve Jobs looking guy is to DeRucci what the Apple logo is to Apple. A lot of effort has been put into finding this guy, but the mission seems impossible. A lot of people, me included, try to find out who he is, but it really seems like trying to find a needle in a...
As of 2021, the population of People's Republic of China is 1,442,965,000.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to find him. This photo was taken 17 to 18 years ago, and we only have rumors about who this guy could possibly be. He might not live in China anymore, he might look different, he might be dead. It seems that this man's identity is gonna stay a mystery forever. But there's other stuff to say about this story. The image became so popular and widespread in Australia that another company, Koala, decided to market their mattresses using a parody of the original DeRucci ad, using their actual designer as the model for it. Also, the biggest thing that came out of all of this is that the DeRucci fake it till you make it approach actually worked perfectly. They now have around 5,000 stores in 30 countries, and they even managed to create a real Italian design company that makes mattresses for them. This story went full circle. They quite literally faked it till they made it. So yeah, this is the DeRucci story. I really wanted to share this with you guys because it's so bizarre that I wanted to make a video on it for about a year now. If you are in an airport and see this guy in a sign and you're wondering, hey, who the fuck is this? He's the textbook definition of a random dude.